Let's get it, baby. It's brunch with the shift. It's brunch with the shift. Nick Earnshaw, we're here, man. How you doing? I know you got your coffee.
I do.
You're ready to go.
I'm jumping off the walls this morning, Francisco.
What time did you go to bed last night, though? I feel like we got on here. You know, we talked a little bit. You look a little tired, man. It's 11:12. It's not 6:12, man. Like, come on.
I got to bed around probably midnight. I had a long day yesterday. I was at the Beach Football League doing emceeing. Right. We had a show there. So I was there I woke up around 5:45 to leave, go to Wildwood. Mm-hmm. I was there till about like 6:30. And then, had some lunch, had some dinner with friends. And then we come back here, long drive. So I'm here. I got my coffee. We're ready to go.
Yeah. Yeah, bro. I'm not gonna lie, man. I'm a little disappointed. I mean, I'll tell you what I did yesterday. I saw 12 bands yesterday.
Jesus.
This is hardcore. But one of the best festivals in the world, right here in Philadelphia. And I saw 12 bands yesterday, and I moshed.
Good for you.
I moshed everyone but the last band because I was very tired at the end. And Nick, I'm here, man. And I got a little, I'm here. So I want to hear from you, all right?
We both have the Sunday scaries. Sunday scaries for both of us.
But, I think this is the first time we've ever done like a Sunday, like it was set up to be a Sunday morning-ish episode, but now it's like brunch.
Like
it
brunch.
Was breakfast with the shift.
Are you a brunch guy? Are you a brunch guy?
I mean, I'm not like, I would. I think brunch is kind of like, it's cool. It's fine. I'm not like, oh yeah, let's get brunch with the boys or brunch with the homies. Like, I ain't doing that. What are you laughing at?
Yeah, I'm not, breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Brunch. Yeah, I'll do dinner. I'm a more dinner guy. I love dinner. I love the in-between lunch and dinner. I'm a dinner guy, more so than brunch.
Well, I did that yesterday. Before I went to the show, it was so I left at like 4 to go to the show, and I was actually across the street from my house for a birthday party, and I had like chicken fingers, mac and cheese, and something else, and that was like 3:45. So I guess
right.
I guess it's dinner, right? Like
yeah. I think that like 2 to 3, like 2 to 3:34 is like dinner. I think that's like in that range.
Yeah. All right,
Nick. So
let's talk baseball. You want to talk baseball?
Yeah, we got a little baseball to talk about. I got my new Phillies shirt on, ready to go.
I like that shirt. I like it.
Like it?
I like it. I got a new shirt too, but I'm not gonna go run all the way over to the.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
Yeah, no one cares.
We don't need any injuries. We 30 years old, things start to pop. Those quick movements.
I just moshed for like 8 hours last night. Yeah, who are you talking to? I'm
the next day.
Bro. I'm gonna be honest.
You didn't feel it yesterday. You didn't feel it yesterday. You could feel it today.
It's today, and I feel fine. All right, just like the Beatles, I feel fine. All right.
All right, let's get into it.
About the Beatles. All right, so Earnshaw, as we can see on the screen here, but if you're listening to the podcast, you're listening, which is a good chance you are on the screen right now. It says our main topic of the day: who is the NL MVP? There actually should be 3 pictures of people or 3 different players on the screen. You and your, I don't understand. Where is what are we doing with the disrespect to PCA? Okay. The question is, who is the NL MVP? I guess we're doing like who's the front runner or whatever.
Yeah.
Who's the front runner for NL MVP? Shohei Ohtani. I guess the 3 names right now: Shohei Ohtani, Kyle Schwarber, Pete Crow Armstrong. I'm throwing it in there. I don't care if it's not on the screen. Pete Crow Armstrong. I even think you could probably throw Paul Skeens in the mix. That's just my opinion.
Machado.
Yeah, maybe. But I'd probably go with, the 3 names right now: Ohtani, Schwarber, and PCA, Nick.
Okay.
I don't know. Who do you think the front runner is right now? Who do you got?
I gotta believe, he hit his 40th last night. It's got to be Shohei. As much as me, I'm a big Schwarber guy. I still think it's Shohei Ohtani right now. I mean, how can it not be? I mean, he's reached 40 home runs for the 3rd straight season. The guy's on a tear. He's starting to pitch a little bit more. I mean, what else can you ask for from the guy? I mean, he's been unbelievable. I still think it's Shohei. As much as Kyle's had a great year as well, he's coming on, and there's a really good chance he could be the MVP. And a couple more weeks, we'll see how things shake out. Maybe Shohei cools off a little bit. Who knows? Schwarber gets a little bit more hot. I don't know. Hits a crazy amount of home runs. Maybe it is Kyle, and he leaps Shohei. I still think you got to give it to him right now. PCA, he's had a nice season. He's a really good season. He's just not in the top two. He's not in the top two. He's not ahead of Schwarber. He's definitely not ahead of Shohei. It's Schwarber, and it is Shohei Ohtani in the race right now.
Okay, so we can get into who's sitting second right now, because I don't think, I think the main question is who is the NL MVP right now. We're in 100% agreement. I don't think it's anybody but Shohei Ohtani. I think the big thing for me is that the fact that he's pitching now, the fact that he is going longer as well. He just had his latest outing. He went 4 innings. And the fact that he has, whatever it is, 25 strikeouts in 19 innings, I believe it is right now. The velocity, everything looks like Shohei Ohtani. The Dodgers are doing the correct thing with how they're building him up. I think Dave Roberts just recently said they're not going to push him past 5 innings, which is probably the right thing to do. I think it's definitely the right thing to do, actually, just because you want to take your time with somebody as special as Shohei Ohtani is, and special is probably an understatement. But I think the fact that if you're going to go, it's been mainly a couple of innings to start, but now he went 4 innings in his last outing. And if he continues to give you these 4 to 5 inning outings, which is probably what it's going to be, and to the tune of whatever it is, an ERA under 3 right now.
Right.
The offensive numbers that he's putting up, he has a 5 B WAR. 40 homers, leading the majors in runs scored, on pace once again, another 40 homer season, like you mentioned. 16 stolen bases. No, it's not the 59 stolen bases like it was last year, but still, still good on the base paths, still above average in that department to a certain extent. Leading the National League in slugging once again. Leading the National League in open. Yeah, go ahead.
And he's up 30 points in slugging. Schwarber's second right now in slug. He's at 584. Ohtani's at 614. That's a considerable jump right there, Francisco, with Ohtani. He's just on another level. Schwarber is a very, very good player and an MVP candidate. But Shohei's just doing stuff we haven't seen. Last year, the 50-50 season. This year, 3rd straight season of 40 home runs. It's unbelievable what this guy's able to do.
Yeah, and it's funny because at what point we've been talking about him this way for 5 years or longer than that, longer even before when he came up in 2018. It's just really curious to see how it's going to go the rest of the way, how they're going to use him in the playoffs. I guess he's going to be used probably as they used a lot of their bullpen last year anyway. So if they decide to throw him in the give them 4 to 5 innings in the postseason too, they'll just go to their bullpen. It's that they're perfectly set up with Ohtani. Ohtani pitching is almost going longer is almost like a deadline edition for them.
Right.
So, but all right. So I think 100%. I don't think there's any real doubt it's Shohei Ohtani. As long as he's able to, knock on wood, stay healthy here for the rest of the season, and if he continues to pitch this way, I think there's no doubt it's Ohtani. Now, second place, Nick. What is your thing with PCA, bro? PCA is leading.
I love PCA.
I think he's leading the National League in WAR in both departments, in Fangraphs WAR and Baseball Reference WAR. Okay, those are the main ones. He's leading in WAR in both. He is his on base percentage isn't there. I don't think he has an on base percentage of 300, but he's making up for it in slug. He's leading the National League in doubles. He's almost got 30 home runs. He's set up to have a 30-30 season here. He's leading. He's got defensive runs saved of almost 20. He's got outs above average. He can do everything. And I would take if Ohtani didn't exist right now, I think it would be PCA over Schwarber, no doubt. If you're a DH winning an MVP, you have to have as good of a season as Shohei Ohtani did last year, or you need to do what he's doing this year, where having an amazing season at the plate, but also being able to pitch as well. So I think Schwarber, it really should be PCA and Ohtani on that screen in the bubble.
Dead wrong. Just dead wrong.
Well, just because you like I get it. We're Phillies fans and we love college football.
No, it's not that. You want me to go through the numbers? Okay,
go
home
ahead.
runs.
I know what the numbers are.
41. Schwarber leads the NL. RBIs 95. Schwarber leads the NL. Oh, PCA's down on the list. I'll go on base percentage. Schwarber, 6, 378. I can't even find where PCA on base percentage is in the top part of the NL. Wait, I'm not done. Slugging, 584. Schwarber, he's right behind Ohtani, 614. He's second in the NL. Crow Armstrong, 528. He's not even close to Schwarber. OPS, Schwarber, 962. I mean, it's not close. It's not close. Crow Armstrong's at 823. I mean, Schwarber is right. Like, if there was no Ohtani, Schwarber's the clear front runner. Clear front runner for the MVP. He has the numbers. He has everything. He's above Pete Crow Armstrong in so many different categories that are so important. You're just looking at WAR. Oh, WAR. Great. I love WAR. It's a great stat. But on all those other stats, Schwarber is leading him by a lot in a significant margin. So it's Schwarber and Ohtani. And if you look at the FanDuel odds right now for MVP, Ohtani leads it by a mile, and then it's Kyle Schwarber at plus 1,500, Machado at plus 4,500, and then Pete Crow Armstrong at plus 6,000. It's not even close. Not even close.
It's fine, because it's funny. I had this exact conversation we're having right now with some of my buddies on Friday night after softball. We were talking about who the NL MVP is, and it was mostly Ohtani. Which is the correct answer. But Pete, it's fine. All the power numbers for Schwarber, the OPS, I get that. But PCA is the value of PCA being the field. It's not even just that he's playing the field. He's playing it at an elite level. Like, he's playing at a platinum glove level. All the numbers that he's putting up. And also, I told you the stolen bases too. He's got 29 stolen bases. He's going to have like a 35 season. Come on, man. 35.
He's having
leading majors and doubles for National League. Go ahead.
He's having a great year. I'm not taking away from PCA because I think he's been so much fun to watch. However, in the context of the MVP conversation, he's in the mix. He's just not 1 or 2. He might not even be 3 at this point. He's in the mix, but he's not above Schwarber and he's not above Ohtani. They're levels ahead of him. It's the best player, the most valuable player in the National League. It's Ohtani and Schwarber. Where would the Phillies be without Schwarber? Where would the Dodgers be without Ohtani?
Where were the Cubs be without PCA?
He's been great, but he's not better. He's not more valuable than either Schwarber or Ohtani. No way.
I guess it just depends on how you look at it. I mean, if we're looking at WAR, I mean, technically PCA is more, and I think PCA is more valuable than Schwarber. He is overall as a player. I'd take PCA over Schwarber.
Oh.
If the Phillies right now, I'd love to have
clip
PCA.
that. Somebody clip that.
That's not true, because I like
clip
Schwarber's
that.
The Phillies need Schwarber's home runs. The Phillies need Schwarber home runs. So never mind. I was going to say I'd
clip
take
that
PCA over Schwarber on the Phillies, but nah.
No, I just think the especially the power numbers, which are so significant. It's Ohtani and then Schwarber. Schwarber's like right behind Ohtani, a lot of categories, like right there. They're almost very similar in a lot of their numbers, OPS, etc. PCA's dropped. I know the wins above replacement. He's great in the field. He's got a great glove. He's in the mix. He is no way or shape or form the favorite. No way. Especially with that on base too.
Kyle Schwarber's third. Ohtani.
No way.
PCA,
Can I put it up again? I love this graphic. This might have turned into my favorite graphic. 1, 2.
Because you love Kyle Schwarber. I get it. You like Kyle Schwarber.
He's better than PCA. He has more of a shot to win MVP than PCA.
But it's fine. I guess we just look at things differently. I don't know what to say. I get it. It's Schwarber's been unbelievable. Not saying.
Listen, we're shooting the shift right now. Okay, we're shooting the shift.
Oh my god. Yeah, no, I like that phrase. But anyway, let us know. Let us know who you think the National League MVP is. I mean, honestly, I think it's a lock right now.
It's one of these two. It's one of these two, and it's not close.
It's Ohtani, and I need to screw with that graphic and put PCA's face in there instead.
See, I control the graphic, so I have an advantage.
Yeah, I'll find a way to I'll do some stuff. I don't know. I'll figure it out. Anyway, did you eat breakfast yet?
I did.
I don't think you did though, because you're having some bad takes. You need some energy.
I do. So I'm still having this coffee. It's all good though.
Okay. All right. Let's get the potatoes. Let's get to it, man. I don't think it's being talked about enough. What's happened this weekend? The fact that we have the first female umpire.
Mm-hmm.
Honestly, and Nick, I was thinking about this yesterday. Like, I surprised that the last time, I guess, the forget who it was that. I forget what. I'll have to find it. The last time that anything close to this happened was like 89 or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy.
Crazy.
And
Crazy.
Powell, the first woman, by the way, if you don't know about this, first woman to umpire an MLB game this weekend. She did it yesterday in a doubleheader with the Marlins and Braves. I believe she did first and third base in whichever, both games. And now she's doing behind the plate today, which is amazing. And I think the game's
Very
happening
cool.
in a couple of hours. So what a thing for Major League Baseball. I think I'm just surprised this hasn't happened before, but I guess it hasn't. So really, really cool.
Yeah, I think this is really cool, to say the least. We've seen, female officials in the NBA and the NFL, and now in Major League Baseball. Very, very, just awesome moment yesterday, to say the least. I do want to play a quick clip from Chris Guccione, who's been an MLB umpire since 2000, and they did a press conference at the Braves Stadium yesterday at Truist Park. Take a listen to this from Chris on Jen sitting right next to him.
This is one of the proudest moments I've been part of in all my career. I mean, I've been blessed with working playoffs. I've worked 2 World Series, All-Star games, and this one is right up there with it. And, my family coming out and watching and all that. But this is up there. Like, it gives me chills just like even thinking about it. And the magnitude, I was just sitting here going, like, it just kind of just hit me just now, like the magnitude of this whole thing and how hard she's worked. And I have a daughter, and she was so excited to meet Jen. And, this is just a great role model and for girls and women out there. And I am so proud of her. And when Rich Rieker, told me a couple weeks ago, I could not wait for this day. It was like just dragging. So this is a special moment. I'm so proud of her. She does an incredible job. She's an incredible person and likes to have fun, works hard. So this it's huge.
All right.
That was I saw
that. Cool?
It's amazing. I'm glad to hear somebody like Guccione, who's been in the majors for a
while since 2000.
Yeah, he's been here for a while. And I think it's important to for people to hear that because gets respect from her peers.
Yeah, and like they were on her side, like hyping her up, the whole thing. Like they're all on board with this, which is great. It's a barrier. It's broken, man. It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool to say the least. Yeah. So definitely shout out to Chris, Jen as well. She'll be behind the dish. I mean, that's awesome. These umpires, they got to work their way up, man. It's not an easy gig. I know we give them a lot of flack, especially on this show, but just looking at a farther view. It's pretty cool to say the least.
By the way, how do they? So I guess they get graded like per game.
Yes.
Do they use the umpire scorecards?
The one on Twitter, the accounts. I don't think so. I'm sure they have their own.
Imagine that. Imagine if they did.
Yeah.
They're like, oh yeah, this might be the real thing. Let's use that.
Right. But shout out to Jen. Really cool moment this past weekend.
Yeah, she'll be behind the plate today. So I'll probably try to have some of that game on. Just to watch the magnitude, like Chris Guccione mentioned, the weight of this weekend. Really, really awesome with Jen Powell. All right, Nick, there is a tight race out west in the American League. Now, I believe it's between 3 teams. And those Mariners, Nick, they've been playing really well. Cal Raleigh, who's cooled off a little bit as far as the home runs go. Still leading the majors in home runs. Hit one yesterday. Julio Rodriguez hit a couple in the Mariners win. But we have a tight race now, Nick.
Yeah.
The Astros are leading the AL West by just a half a game, 65-52. Mariners a half a game back at 65-53. And also, Rangers, don't look out for those Rangers, man. 60-58, 5.5 back. It's a tight race out there in the American League West right now, Nick. Who do you like right now? Who do you like between those 3 teams? Because Angels, Athletics,
I hate this question. I hate because this is a Fran idea. Clearly a Fran idea. I hate this question. It's so close,
It's
dude.
tough.
It's
Yeah,
so
why, Jay?
close. And we're what, August 10th of this time of this recording?
Oh yeah.
Oh, I mean, listen, Houston leads it right now. Seattle's right there, half game back, just because they have one more loss, one more game played. Texas is 5.5 out, but they're 2.5 out of the wild card. So, dude, I think Texas will get in. I think they sneak their way in to the postseason. It might not be division.
Okay.
I'm gonna go Mariners win the division. I just have a good feeling, it's been a fun season with the big dumper, Cal Raleigh. There's a lot to go for. They got a lot going for them, I should say, up there in Seattle. I like it. And, they made a couple of big trades at the deadline. So I think that overall they're in a good spot. They get Suarez to add that bat. This is why they went out and made all those moves at the deadline, right? So I think Seattle's going to win. I really like Seattle. Houston's still really good. Houston's always in the mix, right? But something about the Seattle team and the way they elevated at the deadline, and it's the big dumpers year. So I'm going Seattle winning the division over Houston.
Yeah, I like Seattle too, man. I think it's. I will say this. It's definitely between, obviously, I think it's between the Astros and the Mariners.
Yep.
That's where it stands right now. I will say this. Don't sleep on the Rangers. And I think you're kind of saying that too with the, the postseason. But if their offense can get things together, because their offense, I think since June 1st or 5th in runs scored, I think overall this year offense has not been all that great. And I mean, they need production out of their, big guys like Marcus Semien, and Adolis Garcia too. They need those guys to have, the good second half here. Rangers starting pitching has been unbelievable.
Yes, it has.
It's been unbelievable. I almost want to say, I'll say this to people: just don't sleep on the Rangers. Like,
okay.
I think
you're not going to commit yet, though. You're not committing.
No. I got the Mariners. Like, they're Mariners right now. I'm just saying, it would not surprise me if the Texas Rangers won this division. It would not surprise me if their offense gets hot in the second half. The starting pitching continues to be as good as it's been. Don't sleep on the Rangers. Just do not. But I think right now, the additions of Suarez, Naylor, I think are big for Seattle's offense.
Yep. JP Crawford's had a great year.
Yeah. And, Julio, again, a couple of home runs
Rodriguez,
yesterday.
Yep. Texas has lost 3 straight, though.
Yeah.
They have been struggling as of the last couple of games. So,
yeah, and you got to look at this thing, with the, big picture here. But, Mariners have been playing hot baseball.
Yep.
So
now Texas,
go ahead.
Texas coming up has the Diamondbacks first 3-game series at home. Then they go on the road against the Blue Jays and Royals, and then they have Cleveland back at home. So they have that's a tough stretch coming up.
Funky schedule there, yeah. Arizona, whatever, but Kansas City, they're fighting.
It's not easy.
It's not easy at all. So, it's funny. I still pick Houston to win the World Series, or not to win the World Series, to get to the World Series, and there they are. I don't know, man. Just a little wishy-washy with the Astros, man. Astros are just interesting, just an interesting team, but obviously still have a puncher's chance as well, especially because their bullpen, good amount of their offense and their rotation too. So I don't know though. They kind of didn't have the biggest deadline as well. So
no.
I mean, look, you look at someone like the Mariners. They're trying to go for it with the American League kind of being wide open this year. So so we both like the Mariners, and I will still say, Nick, that don't sleep on the Rangers. I've said that a bunch of times now, but just watch out.
Don't sleep on them. Tough schedule coming up for them, but I wouldn't sleep on them.
If they get hot, I mean,
they get hot.
A lot of teams have gotten hot at random times this year.
I know.
The Brewers.
That's why I think they'll get the wild card. I think it's they're 5.5 out of the division, 2.5 out of the wild card. I think they get that last spot. It just seems like it. It just seems like they'll catch fire at some point because they have the power on that team to do it. So we'll see.
Absolutely, Nick. Next topic. There have been. I want to say this, and I said this after. I think someone on the Nationals, might have been Alex Call. I forget who it was, but center field for Nationals, robbed. I think it was Will Benson. I almost said Cedric Benson. Going back to 2007 NFL days. Cedric Benson got robbed. Well, Will Benson got robbed. And
Not Freddie.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, here we go. And he got robbed. And I said to myself, man, there have been a lot of like good robberies this year. A lot of home run robberies. And there was one once again yesterday. Jurickson Profar with a robbery out in left field, which reminded me a lot of Denzel Clarke's robbery out in Los Angeles, the Angels
Trout,
Stadium.
right?
Yeah. Was that? Did Trout hit that?
I think he did, didn't
I'll
he?
have to go back and check. That. I was watching earlier. I guess I wasn't paying attention to the batter was. But very similar catches, Nick. And you said you hated my last question. I hate this question.
I love this question.
I hate and love it at the same time because I think it's a pick 'em. Who had the better catch? Was it Jurickson Profar yesterday, or was it Denzel Clarke earlier this year in Los Angeles?
So for me, I think this is tough because both were so good. I just think that Clarke's was so incredible. I thought.
I think they both were.
I know, but I think I'm gonna go slight edge with Denzel Clarke. Slight edge. That was ridiculous. I don't think it was Trout, by the way. Might not have been Trout.
If it was. I'll go back and check.
But still, it was. I mean, early on in the season, like he almost fell over. Like I don't know. I think I'm gonna go slight edge to Clarke.
Yeah, Profar almost fell over too.
He did too. I know. Both were great. Like just so awesome.
So my cop out answer is Clarke because I think the fence is taller out there in center field.
Okay.
So we had to
we get a measurement on that.
Yeah, we definitely can I'm sure in some way we can find out. I mean, honestly, if you told me Profar, I can't be mad at you, but
I can't be mad at you either. But
I just think that look, just go back. You don't have to do it right now, but maybe later. Just go back and watch those videos back to back, Clarke's and Profar's.
I watched them this morning.
Okay,
and I'm like, I'm going back and forth. I'm like, I don't know. Clarke's just was so like I feel like all over the place. I don't know.
So did Profar.
I know, but like Clarke's was like
I'm just saying, like they both did. Though they were both extremely similar catches. They were extremely similar. My cop answer is Clarke because I think the fence was taller, so for him to climb over that and to make.
I'm gonna go with your reason.
Okay, yeah, you're welcome. I'm pretty sure. Go back and watch them side to side or back to back, however you want to do it.
I'll rewatch it.
Tell me, I think the Angels center field is a little taller because maybe it's because the Braves left field, how left center is. It gets there's one at one point there's like a I don't know what there's like a break where it's like bigger. You know what I mean?
Right.
So I think maybe that makes it look smaller, or maybe it's taller than I think it is, but I don't think it is. I think Profar maybe didn't have as much to climb over. So that's just how I mean, both are insane catches, and both are, I think, however you want to do it, 1 and 2 in catch of the year in Major League Baseball this year. But both were insane. And again, I just feel like we've had a lot of robberies this year. It's been fun. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe they're just the same amount of robberies and I'm just paying attention more this year, but incredible.
Love it. Profar, Clarke, battle for the catch of the year.
Yep. All right, Nick, it's time to close this bad boy out. I know we got a good one to close it out. What we got?
I do. So we're going to do a blind ranking to end the show today. I think you did it to me last time, so it's my turn to do it to you.
So we did Canada Day last time, but I did best Canadian players.
All right.
Yep.
You ready?
I am. I'm ready. I'm always
okay.
Ready.
So, yeah, I'm only gonna do. I'm gonna do actually all 6. Okay, so because there's only 6 players that have done this. Okay. There have only been 6 players who hit 60 or more home runs in Major League Baseball, and some, could have been PED related. Okay, so with those 6 and those 6 seasons, I want you to blindly rank the best seasons. Okay.
Yep.
All right. Number 1, First one on the list. Hit 66 home runs in 1998. He also hit 63 and 99, but we'll go with the 66 and 98. Okay. Sammy Sosa's 98, 66 home run season.
Won MVP that year. Lost to McGuire in the home run chase, obviously. I'm pretty sure I know all 6 of these seasons you're talking about too. So not going to lie, this might be a little easier for me today because I can just blindly rank these right now in my head. I think I want to put, because this is overall season too, right? This is not just like how many
overall season.
Yeah. Because that makes it tough. I think I will put him 2.
Okay. So Sosa's 98 is going to go 2.
I already know who number 1 is.
Okay.
We already know number 1 is.
All right. Next one. Roger Maris, 1961, 61 home runs.
Yeah, I'm trying to think if anyone just hit 60 like flat. I don't think anyone hit 60 flat, right? Yeah,
I'm not saying a word.
Well, because I could. Yeah, I don't want to say them out loud.
Maris, remember, and it's not just because of the home runs; it's their entirety of their seasons.
Yeah, I'm trying to think. So, I will put Maris 6th.
Okay, Maris is dead last.
Yeah,
You might have some Yankee fans coming at you.
yeah, it's fine.
All right, next, Aaron Judge's 62 home runs in 2022.
I will put him 5th.
Wow, the Yankees are going 5.
Yep, you love the Yankees.
All right. Okay, next, Babe Ruth, 60 in 1927.
I will put him number 2.
Number 2.
Yeah.
You're going Babe number 2. Well, you already put Sosa 2.
I thought I put him 3.
No, you put him 2. Uh-oh.
Okay, I'll put Ruth 3 then. I'll put Ruth 3.
All right, you're gonna put Ruth 3. All right,
Yeah.
I'm writing these down as we
I thought
go.
it was gonna be easier, man. This is not easy.
This is why I picked it. All right, next one, Mark McGuire, 70 home runs in 1998.
4, I guess.
And we're going that specific season, not when he hit 65, 98, 99. 98, 70 home runs.
4.
4. Wow.
Wait, so we're doing all the 60 home run seasons, or are we just doing the ones you're picking here?
No, the 6 players and the ones I chose. 6 players have done it, some multiple times. Okay. Barry Bonds, 73 home runs is my final.
No, I want to put Maris last, or I want to put Bonds last, Maris first. Just kidding. Of course,
Okay.
it's Bonds first.
All right, so here's what you chose. Are you happy with this?
Okay.
Oh, if it'll load for me. There we go.
Yep, graphic. So I'd have to like really. I mean, I can do it like right now as we're talking. Like really look at the numbers.
Do you not mind that off the rip?
So I'm definitely Bonds number 1's obvious. I think it's like Maris. I'm fine with 6. I'd probably put Ruth ahead of Sosa. Sosa's MVP. Sosa won MVP that year because I mean I think he had a better season than McGuire, even though McGuire had 4 more home runs than him. I believe Sosa had a higher WAR that year too. I want to say.
Mm-hmm.
Sosa maybe then no, he had 6.5 WAR, and he led the majors in RBIs at 158. Total bases. Yeah, McGuire hit the 70. I think he actually did have a higher WAR. I think I'm lying. I think McGuire had a higher WAR that year than.
See,
Sosa.
I'm making you question yourself, and that's why I was like,
he did. He had 7.5 WAR that year. Holy crap! Disrespect towards McGuire. I don't know, man. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe McGuire should have been ahead of Sosa. But Babe Ruth, I'm pretty sure that year he had 60. He did. He had like insane numbers. So let's look at the 60 home run season. So he had 12.6 WAR, which is unbelievable.
Insane.
Led the majors in walks, 137, 486 on base, 772 slug, which is outrageous. Almost 1,300 OPS.
Yep.
I mean, yeah, because now I'm looking at that season versus Bonds, though. I mean, I don't know, man. Like, I mean, 73 home runs that year is. He had 11. That's not even a higher WAR than Ruth that year.
He's
73
thinking out
home
loud right now for the listening audience.
yeah, 'cause I
Fran's
still-
like thinking out loud and he's questioning himself and he realized he's dead wrong and he hates his
I
list.
still put Bonds number 1. I'll put Bonds number 1. I'll put. Can I redo this right now? Just to
Yeah,
screw around.
yeah.
All right, I'd probably go Bonds, Ruth, McGuire, Sosa, Judge, Maris. Screw around.
Wow. Yeah, so you change it up. That's for sure.
Yeah. I don't. Am I disrespecting Roger Maris too much?
Maybe a
I
little
think so.
bit. Yeah.
Let's see what his season was. Yeah, only 6.9 WAR. Yeah, it was fine. It was fine. It's fine. Nah, it's not better than the other seasons that those guys were having.
That's the blind
Not bad.
ranking.
That's the blind ranking. Did I do
Blind
good?
ranking.
What do you think?
I think you did good. Did you like that topic? Did you like that one?
I did. I'm a little disappointed in myself. I feel like I could have done a better job.
That's it. That was your choice.
Yeah, those are my choices. But you let us know out there. Let us know who you're rank the 60 home runs.
Rank the 60 home run guys and their top home runs from Sosa and McGuire.
That'll do it though. That'll do it for the brunch
That's it.
shift.
Little brunch shift. Little brunch.
Yeah. I had oatmeal for breakfast, by the way. So I'm gonna have I'm
Nice.
gonna have eggs for lunch.
Eggs for lunch. You're going full breakfast all day. You know, breakfast for dinner isn't bad either.
Breakfast dinner is great. My mom used to make that every Thursday night. Every Thursday night.
Nice.
Every Thursday night.
Thursday.
I used to have like French toast, pancakes, stuff like that. Oh,
It's the best.
I'm getting
best.
hungry right now. Just thinking about it. Meat potatoes.
Baked potatoes.
Yeah, Nick, you want to bring us out? I feel like I bring us out a lot. So
I'll bring us out. All right.
Yeah.
That's the brunch edition of the Shift early morning episode for the live stream. This will obviously be podcasted everywhere you get your podcast. You rewatch on YouTube. For Francisco Rojas and Nick Earnshaw, we will talk to you soon. It's the Shift. Bye.